points for James Harden.
How ridiculous is this shot making?
They made the mistake of leading the period alone.
Every game night, as the final numbers are compiled, posted, and analyzed, we digest the volume. And it's reached the point with James Harden and his scoring explosions where the only context left is Wilt. A comparison no player of any age, not even the great Michael Jordan, can survive. We probably shouldn't even bother. Harden has a string of 30-somethings and 40-somethings with a 50-burger sprinkled in here and there and a 61 as well. Wilt started his infamous 1961-62 season with 48 and 57 versus the Lakers, then 53 and 55 against the Knicks and Syracuse Nationals. Not long after, there were back-to-back 58s against the Pistons. It was a different time in basketball. No step-backs, no threes. It was a different time in America. Wilt wasn't allowed to be as close to his white teammates as he was with his black opponents. Wilt, remember, commuted from Philly, where he played, to New York, where he lived. They played different positions, of course, and had entirely different cultural sensibilities. What they share is an immense level of talent and ego. But Harden is derivative. Wilt is an American original. And yes, it comes back to points scored.
100 points for Wilt Chamberlain, the most amazing scoring performance of all time.
In that same season, 61-62, Wilt had a stretch of 61, 55, 54, 52 with an off night of 43. In late February and into March, Wilt went for 67, 65, 61, 158. You think Wilt was just piling up numbers against tomato cans? How about 52 points and 30 rebounds versus Bill Russell on December 13? And then 62 and 28 against Russ on January 14. As huge as Wilt's sense of self was, on his 100-point night, his teammates implored him to keep scoring. Though Harden has moved into a tiny group of the game's greatest scorers ever, there are players right now in the NBA who don't want to be traded to Houston because they feel playing with Harden couldn't be that enjoyable.
It's not fun to watch a guy dribble the ball for 20 seconds, and he still takes a shot. It's just not good basketball.
So perhaps playing with Wilt is something that has become romanticized over time. Still, Chamberlain is a pillar of the NBA, and Harden has no such historical impact yet. But he can and does put the ball in the basket at a rate that earns him a mention in Wilt's paragraph.
Harden for three. Back at you.
But there is a however, as there usually seemed to be with Wilt. Otherworldly scoring didn't get Wilt past the Celtics all those years, and it's very, very unlikely to get Harden, no matter how prolific, past the Warriors into an NBA title.